You gave up Brad Beal for a cherry coke and some Slim Jims. You can't be serious. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back. We back again with another banger. We back again with another video for your head top. Now I know it's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. But I'm back. I'm back. And this time we talking about some basketball content. You know, I told y'all I was gonna come back with like some sports, content. Every now and then. So if you like it, hit the like button. Well, like I always say, the like button is free. The share button is free. The comment section is free. The subscribe button is free. So go on and catch that free 99 deal, you hear me? I know I got a whole lot of personality, but don't hold this personality to yourself. Don't hold it to yourself. But hey, check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Bradley Beal has been traded to the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns. Now I'm one to say, looking at it from just looking at it, it was, to me, a terrible trade for both sides. Why do you say, Quan, why do you say it was a terrible trade for both sides? If you're asking me, how did this trade improve the Wizards and how did this trade improve the Suns? Right? I think the salary cap for NBA teams is like $135 million or something like of that nature. 3 players, KD, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal is going to command like $149 million. So you're already over the salary cap with just 3 players. We're not talking about Deandre Ayton and whoever else they have on that roster that's going to. And Deandre Ayton, I think he get like $25, $30 million a year or something like that per year. So we're actually well above the cap number, right? My whole point of it is, essentially, Brad Beal and Devin Booker plays the same exact position. I think that's shooting guard. I don't want to hear Devin Booker's going to be your point guard. Or I don't want to hear you're going to have Bradley Beal, KD, and Devin Booker all playing some type of guard, ball-handling position. All right? That's not their game. Can they play it to a certain extent? Yes. But how far is that going to take you? And you don't have the ancillary pieces to do that, right? Because in my opinion, you have to get rid of Deandre Ayton. He already doesn't really want to play with Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. Based on how they were acting when the Suns were playing Nikola Jokic, like he's supposed to do more, I'm going to say this. I saw Anthony Davis go out there and look damn near the same as Deandre Ayton with a little bit more of a scoring impact. Just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And not a little bit, a lot more. But I always say it's a little bit because Anthony Davis is not playing with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, who's taking 60% of the shots, 60-70% of the shots, right? You're not going to. They're not just throwing the ball down low and allowing Deandre Ayton to get a rhythm, to get a flow. People fail to realize that. I want y'all to tell me who in the playoffs stopped Nikola Jokic. I'll wait. Nobody. Nikola Jokic is just that dude. The man probably averaged, I don't know, probably like 13 rebounds a game. You get what I'm saying? Now, I will say this. Deandre Ayton could have gave you a lot more effort. He could have gave you a lot more effort. But you're not stopping Nikola Jokic. You're just not. You're just not. Right? DeAndre Ayton is in what is fifth year, sixth year, fifth year, something like that. Right? I'm not sure. I think he's in his fourth or fifth year. Nikola Jokic is in like his eighth or ninth, if I'm not mistaken. So the maturation process is a ways away for DeAndre Ayton. Honestly, he doesn't need to be in that system. What? The Phoenix Suns, they need a defender and a rim runner type big. They don't need a player like DeAndre Ayton, who to me is kind of like a Tim Duncan style player, because you're not going to allow the offense to kind of flow through him. If you was going to allow the offense to kind of flow slightly through him at times, then I can go with you on that. But you're not allowing the offense to flow through DeAndre Ayton to a certain extent. I'm not saying all the time, but it should be a good, like, I would say 15 to 20% of the game, the ball flows through him where he can get some touches on that by the free throw line, the low post, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes let him get that, you know what I'm saying? Get that midi going, get that, you know what I'm saying? The 2-3 dribble to the rim, the one dribble pull up or something like that. Get his game to flowing, because his game is literally just like Tim Duncan's. It's literally the same. It's fundamentally sound. People don't notice that if you don't watch his game, but it's very fundamentally sound. So, in my opinion, when you look at the Phoenix Suns, they have to trade DeAndre Ayton, right? And I would say trade him to the team that originally wanted him, which was the Indiana Pacers, who gave him a contract, but y'all said, no, we ain't gonna get no better than DeAndre Ayton, so we're gonna just take him back. Even though he was ready to go, he was ready to get up out of there. Go ahead and trade for, honestly, if you could trade for Miles Turner or Tyrese Halliburton, because Tyrese Halliburton is more so who you need. Tyrese Halliburton is the type of player that you really need. Let me get back to this Sun shit situation. I was saying, yeah, they need to probably trade for Miles Turner or Tyrese Halliburton. Personally, if I'm the Suns, I would like Tyrese Halliburton because of his playmaking skills and his ability to get his own shot at the same time, but mainly because of the playmaking skills that he has. I done seen Tyrese go out there and give me 15, 16, 17 assists. So I know he'll be dishing that thing here, there, boom, boom, boom. He'll give me 15. I believe Tyrese Halliburton can give me 15 and 15 playing with Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker. Right? I try to personally, if I had to trade between Miles Turner or Halliburton, it's going to be Halliburton. But I'm not mad at making a move for Miles Turner, because based on the team that you have, Brad Beal is not known as a defender. Booker is not known as a defender. Kevin Durant is a very good help side defender. So Miles Turner will be a very good defender when you having KD down there to help on the help side sometimes. So to having Tyrese Halliburton, he can move Miles Turner can move his feet. So when you having Miles Turner can move his feet, and he can shoot the 3 ball, and he can catch you a nice lob. He can rim run, right? So that would be the move if you trade DeAndre Jordan. I would get Miles Turner back in return, or Tyrese Halliburton. One of the two is what the Suns need. It don't really matter which route you go, but you need one of those two pieces back, right? And maybe a nice little another role player. But Tyrese Halliburton could just take them take their offense to new levels, right? Or you need you know what I'm saying? Get Miles Turner and go find a guy on the market that's not gonna cost you that much, and get a playmaking guard. Who that would be? I would have to see. Let's see. Free agent point guards. Goran Dragic, Elfrid Payton, DJ Augustine, George Hill, Kemba Walker, Chris Dunn, John Wall, Darren. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. Let me go 2023. I'm gonna go for people that can afford. Now look, I don't know, man. The people that I'm seeing, how they got so far, let's see. And they don't have a lot of money. So James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Fred VanVleet, which would be a good move. Fred VanVleet, Russell Westbrook. Like, these people, I don't think they can afford. Like, a lot of these people, I just don't think they can afford, bro. Like, I just don't. Maybe they can get Patrick Beverley, who would be a nice little chippy type player they could add, and maybe to be their point guard, even though he's not a good point guard, but he'd bring a lot of grit and toughness to their team. So having a Patrick Beverley and a Miles Turner might work. You know what I'm saying? They probably can get like Dennis Smith. Dennis Smith, he improved a lot. You know what I'm saying? Improved a lot this year. He averaged 8.8 points a game, 3.1 rebounds, and 4.8 assists. Now, if he can get in there and give me about 10 points and give me about 7 or 8 assists, that is a very, you know what I'm saying? That's a very good move, I would say. I'm just saying, point guard wise, that's tough. That's tough. Like, I want a playmaking point guard. I want a playmaking point guard. John Wall would John Wall be a good move for the Suns? Honestly, John Wall would probably be a good move because at that point, all you gotta do is just playmake, my boy. All you gotta do is playmake. Now he will have to take a nice. I think if I'm John Wall, I'm not taking no more than $5 million at the least. Vet minimum. I think that's the vet minimum. I'm not taking no less than $5 million. And the reason I'm saying John Wall, because even though you want a playmaking point guard, you also want a point guard that has the ability at times to go get his own shot. Right? At times. So John Wall would be a good option. But Goran Dragic, good option to come off the bench. George Hill. George Hill would be a nice option as well. George Hill would be a nice option. Little defensive grit. He got a little bit of offensive. We don't need all that offensive power. We need a little bit more defensive power. So, you know what I'm saying? If we could trade Ayton and get, what's his name? That'd be a nice move. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a real nice move. I would say either John Wall, George Hill, Pat Bev. People that's not really going to command a lot of money, but, you know, it could be nice pieces. Because that's what you need. You need pieces at this point. Because, I mean, you're very top heavy. Very top heavy. So I'm trading DeAndre Ayton to get Miles Turner. If I get Miles Turner, I really want more so George Hill or Patrick Beverley. And if I can get both, that's even better. Because if I have both, I have defensive grit coming off all the time. They're going to play hard. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I want players that's going to play hard. Now, like I say, I don't like it because you put it all together, but you got to get the other pieces to make sense. Now, you got Frank Vogel. So at that point, if you got Frank Vogel, you need Pat Beverley and you need Miles Turner. People that are good defensive players or good or very good defensive players, right? And that's all I'm bringing on the team at this point. Defensive players, 3-and-D type of guys, and maybe one more playmaking player, maybe. But more so, a person that can catch the ball, shoot the ball, and maybe a slasher. So I bring back Terrence Ross if I can. I bring back bring in George Hill, Patrick Beverley. But in my opinion, based off the trade, it wasn't a good trade for Washington, because, bro, what did you get? I understand that he had a no trade clause, but you gave up Brad Beal for a cherry coat and some Slim Jims. You can't be serious. But make sure you like the video, share the video, come in and subscribe. I got more content on the way. I'm trying to grow out here. Hey man, let this day be a great day. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Because people will try, man. People will try to steal your joy. Don't allow them to steal your joy, my boy. Don't allow them to steal your joy. And yeah.